Hello, J-Tib. Back here to the grandstands again, man. Love it out here. So, we'll be ripping up this big ass parking lot once again today. Brought with me a few friends, like always. It's gonna be a little bit of a 8S castle day. Everything here is being pushed by a Castle ESC. One of which is completely censored. That'd be the XRT here in the middle. Castle everything, completely censored. Mamba Monster X8S with the 1650 kV Castle motor. One of my favorite combos. And also this one too. This is the Mamba Monster X8S with the 1100 kV Hobby Wing with my XRT cooling system. And then I got some new batteries for him in the mail. These have been really hard to get a hold of. The 8000 milliamp hour Gens Ace 4S. So we'll see how those do today. And then this guy, I've had the 11,000 milliamp hour on the Gens Ace Basher Pros for him for a little bit, and just pretty impressed with these packs, man. So I had to go ahead and get another set while they were still available before they went back on back order. And then of course the XLX2, I've actually turned him up quite a bit, running 100% with 40 on the pinion and 38 on the spur, so pushing him just past 1-to-1. And advanced the motor timing one more notch. It was on 10, now it's on 11. I forgot that you could do that on single increments with the XLX2. When you select the custom setting, you can do it one notch at a time instead of 5 at a time. So I bumped him one notch up to 11 and 100% on total power, just to see if we can finally get that fan to kick on and push this system a little bit. Did get this guy slightly warm last time, but let's see if we can get him up to like 120, 130 maybe. So anyway, I'm gonna make a decision on what I'm gonna run first, and then I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so decided to run the 8S Outcast around a little bit first. This crazy thing, it's bananas. I really do enjoy this power combo, the Mamba Monster X8S with the Hobby Wing 1100 kV 5687. It just, man, such a perfect combo for this shorter wheelbase stunt truck. Truck's a blast. I had to re-glue one of the front tires because it came unglued. So we'll see how it holds up today. Picks up that front end like nothing. Still running the 41, 47 gears. That's the stock spool. And then the PPM motor mount, or motor slide for the motor mount to fit the big pinion gear on there. If you ease in real nice, you can actually get it to full speed without doing a wheel stand, but she's a screamer. Such a cool truck, man. Definitely one of my favorites. I know I've been running this trio a lot lately, but just can't help it. Can't help it. These three are a blast, especially out in this big old wide open parking lot. Makes it easy to hit top gear, drain your batteries quick. In the wintertime, you know, it's all about test and tune, getting everything ready for springtime when it finally breaks, and then we can start sending stuff off the ramp. Looking forward to that. I love ramp season. I always forget I'm recording while I'm driving. Doesn't really seem like it wants to turn right very well. A lot of trouble to the right. That's just a stock servo. Son, you're gonna wear out them wheelie bar wheels. Good thing they throw bearings in those. Oh shit! I was bound to hit it. You all right, bub? I think he's good. That's the ESC side. No big deal. We run hard case lipos for just such an occasion. Have to see what all I actually got on video of that. Doesn't seem like anything's broke. Gets a little goofy at high speed. Ooh, doggies. Wonder if that motor's getting hot at all. Shall we check it out? Not horrible. Got the motor up to about 140. ESC was at 110. Fan was running. That Mamba Monster X 8S, it just eats this 1100 up for breakfast. It's way over geared, but I want it pretty tall for ramp season. That way we can do some backflips, but we'll go ahead and move on to one of these two next. Well, time for the big daddy. I cracked my wheels on the last run over here. I smacked the curb pretty good. Actually ended up cracking the left side front and rear wheels on those Traxxas hatchets. I know everybody said they were garbage, but I was having fun with them. So I've never actually ran these stock tires before. Holy smokes, they balloon quite a bit on the front. Those hatchets, Traxxas hatchets, they were belted. Amazon specials for like 50 bucks a pair, which I thought was a pretty good deal for belted tires that size, 24 hex. These are lighter, but they don't grip as well. I can't pull wheelies like I could with those hatchets. Really got to lay on the sauce to get that front end to come up with these tires. That hatchet set would wheelie no problem. I got to pretty much throw her down to the floor to get that nose to come up with these. Ooh, and man, they just go straight to pizza cutters. It's crazy. The difference. Feels more nimble in the handling. but definitely doesn't quite have that wheelie pulling traction. That's okay. Still fun. Still no fires. This is by far my most powerful setup, most ridiculous setup power-wise with that XLX2. It's the only XLX2 I have in anything right now. I've got another one that I haven't decided what I want to put in it yet, or put it in yet. On it, in it, for a good time. I don't do a lot of editing with my stuff. It's all pretty much raw footage. Whatever I took that day is what I throw together to make a video. Crazy, man. I'm like up to almost 90 subscribers now. It's crazy. How many of you guys like to see this silly stuff? Tailwing's getting broke in. Ridiculous. Here, there, and gone. Whew, since that sun goes down, it gets cold quick out here. Northern Colorado, up here in Greeley, the Greeley Stampede. Don't really like living in this town very much. My wife and I would like to be a little further north, maybe Alt or something. We'll see. We'll see what happens. A little ghetto-y here, but not horrible. It's not Aurora, where I work every day. Lay on the sauce. Man, love it. Love it, love it. I wonder if it's actually heating up or not. This setup has been running so ice cold. Nope, I don't hear the ESC fan running. Still bone quiet, man. It's eerily quiet. Like the Grim Reaper's Kraton 8S. Ugh, getting old. A little bit harder to pull wheelies with this longer wheelbase and no wheelie bar. But we'll still get them. That XLX2 pushes this 800 kV hobby wing so much better than the Max 5 did. I had that combo in one of my X Maxes for a little bit, and I also had it in this for a little bit too. Not this Kraton. This EXB has seen nothing but the XLX2 and the 800 kV hobby wing so far. But the other 8S Kraton that I had for a bit, that's what I was running in it, and it is night and day how much more sauce that 800 kV has being pushed by this XLX2. Now that I've turned it up, because I eased into it, man. I did not do anything too fast, too crazy with this XLX2. We turned her up slow. I also turned the punch down a notch to 25. It was at 30. We've turned it down to 25. And the lower you turn that, the more sauce you get off the line. So if you're a basher that's just constantly tearing up transmissions and stuff, you want to set that punch control to 100%, which I did. I had it set to 100% for my first run, and then I went to 60, and then we went to 30. Now we're at 25. Seems to be where this motor is being pushed. I'm pretty happy without being over pushed. And I did turn up the timing from 10 to 11, which you can turn it up more with the lower kV motor. I've got that Mamba Monster X8S with that 1100 kV, a little bit higher kV. Hobby Wing at 7 is where that motor timing is at. And that motor, it gets plenty hot, man. 140, 150, even with that XRT cooling system on it. It's just such a big, heavy platform. Any of these Arrma 8S rigs. I'm gonna check temps real quick. Well, you wouldn't believe me if I told you, but yeah, I actually had the fan running on the ESC there momentarily. It just turned off already. But it was running. So we've got 104 on the ESC. And we actually managed to get the motor up to 160. 162 was as hot as I saw. Ooh, look at that, 170. Towards the back half there. 178. So we didn't really get much temps out of the ESC, the XLX2, but we did get this thing to warm up nicely. Oh yeah, she's good and hot. Cool, heck yeah. So I finally pushed it. Batteries are still feeling nice. These 11,000s, man, they got snort for days. All right, cool. Well, we'll go ahead and drive this guy back to the pickup, and we'll get the XRT out, and then we'll go home because it's getting cold. XRT time. Now this is the fully censored Castle system. The system that was made to make magical music together. The Mamba Monster X8S and their Castle 1650 kV. Beautiful 8S system. Stupid amount of torque, stupid amount of RPM. Most impressive power range that I've got in any of my systems, in any of my rigs. It definitely helped keep the weight down while still up into huge power for this thing. They'll tell you that this is too heavy for that Castle system, to put it in something the size of a Felony, an Outcast, and just way overpower one of those things. If you ask me, it way overpowered this thing. Crazy. Get a little speed up here. Crazy. Sorry, I'm still not the best at recording while I drive. Some guys, like the Exo Caged Genius, I love his channel. That dude drives really well holding the controller in his left hand and his phone in his right hand. And that's how he does it. I tried. Pretty much wrecked pretty bad that day, so we don't do that no more. So what works best for me is just finding a way to attach my phone to the controller. That seems to do all right. That last video I made, I tried to take the main footage with that Akaso cheap-ass onboard camera of mine from Amazon. And it was horrible quality, like I thought it was gonna be. Now that I have so many dang subscribers, I'm surprised somebody didn't say something. Say, yo man, yo soup, that footage was garbage, man. Something. Hopefully be a little bit better today. So if you're thinking about getting this power system to put in an XRT, boy, I highly recommend it. Should probably just do a real quick temp check, real quick. I'll keep you live for this one because it's so easy to get this guy on and off. Good job. And you're done. Let's see what we got here. Brought my actual temp gun today. It's heating up a little bit. 140, 144. ESC fans running. ESC is at 110. Let's see. Got a blip at 110 there for a sec. That's a little harder. 142 right there. It's already starting to cool down a bit because it's like 30 degrees out right now. I want the weather to break so dang bad. See, the fan already turned off on the ESC. That didn't take long. Piece of cake. It's a lot of full trigger. 56,000 RPM. I mean, obviously that's with no load, in a vacuum, no gravity, no friction, no nothing. But that's what this motor is rated at, 56,000 RPM. I'm kind of thinking maybe I might venture into getting the Castle 1100 kV, the 2028 series that they've got for that, which is the same size. Oh shit, seen that car over there, so I got a little wonky. You fucking with me, buddy? Trying to fuck with me? Same size as the 800 kV that I've got in there right now. Yes, ma'am. Yes, it does. It's still a 56 by 113 can size motor, but it's a Castle. It's the 1100 kV, so you're going to get a little bit more RPM out of it per volt than that 800 kV. It's just going to be a little bit better built too. You get what you pay for. It's about another 70-80 bucks more for that 1100 kV than it is for the Hobbywing 800. And then we'll be fully censored on the Big Daddy. The more I run this thing, man, the more I want to censor everything with Castle setups. Except for, it's got to be careful because I know it's not the best stuff for bashing. For speed runs, obviously, absolutely. You want a Mamba Monster X or a XLX2. If you're a speed runner, I just like to go fast. And ramp season's getting close, so we are gonna start sending stuff off the ramp. It's just hard not to love that Castle censored stuff after what it's done to this XRT. Orale! Orale! Oh, no, coming in hot over here. I'm allowed to talk like that because I'm kind of brown myself. Can't help it when you live out here to the Greeley Evans area. Oh, nice. Not too chabby today, man. It's pretty cold. I think I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down. Starting to get some snotsicles flowing. Oy, 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 that's smooth. Golly. Another fun day though, guys. For those of you that stuck around, thanks for watching. James Casanova out here to the grandstands again, making another video for my addiction. Supernova RC out.